My media products consisted of a horror trailer, movie poster and magazine front cover. These all use conventions from existing horror trailers, movie posters and magazine front covers. My movie poster used conventions of existing movie posters in that it had the production logo and credits in the middle bottom of the poster. This is so that it does not take attention away from the main image and the title of the poster. There are also reviews on either side of the photo from existing magazines such as Empire and Total Film. This will encourage the audience to watch as it has been reviewed highly by trusted magazine reviewers. These reviews are also right and left aligned so that it corresponds with conventions of cover lines on magazines. In addition to these reviews, there are also a tagline for the film which is "Karma always comes back around." This uses conventions as most horror posters use a tagline to ensure that the audience remembers the film just through this one line. Furthermore, I have used a dark red, the same colour as blood drops, on the coming soon as it connotes horror and blood. This has also been typed in capitals so that it stands out against the rest of the poster. The title of the movie also follows conventions as it is in the same font throughout the three media products, especially the magazine front cover. However, it also develops conventions as there are blood drops coming from the O in the word forgiven. This develops conventions as these blood drops are not shown anywhere else throughout the media products on the titles. I have also used a variety of fonts and sizes of text which follow conventions, and I have also manipulated photos. I have manipulated the photos in that the original photo was a necklace on a folder, and I have removed the background and brightened the photo to make the necklace shine. This ensures that the photo is up to the best standard possible, allowing the poster to look professional. The photo that I have used has challenged conventions in that it does not display a person or a character. This does not induce fear into the audience as it is supposed to seem innocent, which tricks the audience into thinking that it is not scary. My magazine front cover uses conventions in that it uses the masthead to follow conventions of real magazines such as Empire. The masthead has been written in the common colour of red, which also connotes horror. The date, issue number and price of the magazine also follows conventions as it copies real products such as Empire by sitting in the title between the M. The website also copies real products by sitting below the title in a small, different coloured font. I have used a variety of fonts and sizes, which allows the audience to be attracted to the magazine, but also follows conventions of real products. The subheadings follow conventions in that they are the same font as the tone cards in the trailer, but also because that they are a smaller and a different font than the title. Throughout quite a few Empire magazines, there are cover lines within the circles that imitate stickers. To connote horror, but also follow conventions, I have changed the circle into a blood splatter in a bright red colour so that it follows the theme of horror. This therefore develops conventions so that it fits the theme of the main article within the magazine. The barcode of the magazine is placed in the bottom left-hand corner so that it's inconspicuous in the magazine and does not draw any attention away from the cover lines and main image. My magazine challenges conventions by using the main image as half a face and only on one side of the magazine. This challenges conventions as majority of the time there is a medium close-up face on the front of the cover, whereas I have a medium close-up it is only possible to see half of the character. However, we have used mise-en-scene in that we have covered the character or the villain's face with a balaclava to hide their identity. We have also used complete black costumes that also connote mystery and horror. Moreover, I have used additional photos on the bottom of the magazine which follows conventions of real film magazines. This gives an insight into what is in the magazine, therefore attracting the audience. These images and also the main image have been manipulated so that only the important features of the photo have been shown. For example, the additional photos have been cropped to the same size, and I have also placed an inverted shadow to ensure that no attention is drawn away from the main image. I have also challenged conventions in that the cover lines are only placed on one side of the magazine. In majority of media products, cover lines are placed on both the right and left side of the magazine and are then left and right aligned. However, my magazine only has cover lines on the left side of the magazine due to the main image being placed on the right side. My main product, the horror trailer, uses conventions of real horror trailers as we have used many different camera shots such as medium close-ups, long shots and also 3 shots. This allows the audience to immerse themselves into the situation. These shots have also been controlled as the camera is focused and steady by being placed on a tripod. We have also used shot transitions such as fades and jump cuts. We have used fades at the start of the trailer to show a relaxed environment and then jump cuts more and a lot quicker towards the end to build tension and suspense. This is also used in many different trailers such as the quiet ones. We have also used tone cards which break up our trailer into separate parts, allowing the tension to build but also to explain to the audience in more depth what our trailer is about. We have followed conventions of other existing horror trailers, as we have placed them in parts where they break up the action but also needed to understand the situation of the trailer. However, they also challenge conventions in that they are plain for a horror film. In trailers such as Jezebel, they are extremely in-depth tone cards with a lot of detail with the fonts and background. However, our tone cards are plain with plain white writing that fades in on a black background. In addition to the tone cards, we have also created age ratings, production logos, and credits cards which follow the conventions as they are placed in majority of the trailers. Furthermore, we have used existing sounds that create suspense in our equilibrium period, and then we have used a dramatic music from the film Silent Hill for the chase scene. This creates tension along with our jump cuts, which should therefore induce fear into the audience. Our trailer also follows conventions in that it uses theories such as Todorov's, props, and feminist theories. Our horror trailer uses Todorov's theory of equilibrium, as at the start of the trailer there is a period of normality, and then there is a period of disequilibrium which allows the rest of the trailer to change and turn into a horror trailer. Our trailer also uses props character theory, as we have a villain, a geek called Ingrid, a promiscuous girl called Lola, an innocent girl called Elizabeth, and an insignificant character called Harriet. As our trailer shows, we follow the theory of the promiscuous girl being killed first and the most innocent one being left until last. This follows conventions of other horror films such as Halloween, as the promiscuous girl dies first and the most innocent girl survives. We have tried to also include a feminist theory within our trailer, as we have kept an all-female cast and have therefore used the final girl theory. We've tried to use an all-female cast as it allows women to relate to them, but has also been said that men find it easier to relate to a girl in distress. Therefore, we thought to use an all-female cast. However, this also challenges conventions in that we have a female villain, whereas most horror films such as Halloween have a male killer. To show the audience which character is which, we have used mise-en-scene. Our most innocent character is shown as an innocent girl, as she is always wearing covered up clothing that does not show much flesh. This contrasts with our promiscuous girl, who wears quite revealing clothes such as bodycon dresses that show off her figure. Also within the trailer, she is always at the front of the group to show that she is the leader and believes to be the most important. We then have our geek that turns into the villain. She is originally wearing quirky clothing with glasses, which allow the audience to determine her as a geek. Our insignificant character is then the most normal, dressed in jeans, a jumper and boots, which allows the audience to see her as a boyish, normal character. Therefore, I have used, challenged and developed many different conventions throughout all three of my media products, allowing me to expand my knowledge and create a realistic horror trailer, magazine front cover and movie poster.